Hello everyone and welcome back to another mod showcase with ZetaVR. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the best spell mods for U12 Blade and Sorcery, and there are a bunch of them. You're not going to want to miss a single second of this video to figure out which of these mods you should download for yourself. And without further ado, let's dive right in. First up on today's list we have the Destructo Disc. And this thing will go wherever you release it, so you can kind of throw it like overhand, underhand, sidearm, like a frisbee. And you can even throw it in like diagonal motions as well. And if we test it out on an NPC, well, this will happen. Another cool thing about this mod is that you can control the speed at which you throw it. So I can throw it at the beach very slowly or very fast. And it's also so fun to use when combined with a mod like Zandatsu. Cause now, we can do this to the poor guy. And it's also really dang cool in combat, cause we can be like sword throw. And even though I missed, we still have the Destructo Disc. And because it's U12, we also have to answer the questions. Can we cut stuff in half? So head outside, Barrel. Yes, come on, go through this door. Yep, we're outside. And now stay right over here. And now guys, get ready for destruction. So yeah, we definitely can cut things in half. Up next we have the flip spell, which can be found right at the top of your spell wheel. And this one allows us to do front flips, back flips, and even things like side flips. And this is how it looks for you guys. How cool was that? Just look at this parkour trick as well. Now let's test it out in combat. Dun 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 dun. And now here's an even better clip. Moving on, we have another great spell mod on today's list, which is Death Beam. And I already checked this mod out in one of my previous videos, but it's such a good spell mod that I had to include it in this video. You can find the Death Beam in the spell wheel by looking to the bottom right and seeing the thermometer icon that says Death Beam. So basically, if you hold a grip, you will see this pink ball pop up, and then you can aim it and click the trigger to fire a beam of laser anywhere you want. Okay, let's try some fun experiments. Open your mouth, buddy, and boom! The Death Beam also has an explosive variant, which is where you click the grip, the spell use button, and then the trigger, and it will cause an explosion as well. So we will spawn in a bunch of people on the beach, and then fly all the way over to this house. And now just sit back, relax, and watch the explosion. Well guys, that was kinda cool, right? And let's also see if we can blow up an entire table. Okay, table, carefully go through this doorway. Yes, we're out. Let's go. And now just stand right over here. Okay, what are your last words before you die, table? You have no last words? Okay, whatever. Alright, we can finally celebrate our victory with a backflip. Our next item on today's list is the Zandatsu mod. And at first, it starts off as a spell that can be found on the bottom left of your spell wheel. But if we open our book, go into the mods section, and scroll all the way down to Zandatsu, we can enable all of these features, like there not being obliterant, not being electrolytes, no need for slow motion, and no need for the spell. So what I'm gonna do is select it and cast it, and then we're gonna need an NPC. And why not show you this beautiful spell mod with the beautiful Yamato? So you know how usually you can cut off their arms, their legs, and their head? Well, using the Zandatsu mod, you can also cut them in half. Okay, not like that. Let's try it again. No, not like that either. Let's just forget that happened and try it one more time. Are you kidding me? Come on, get cut in half. Get cut in half. There we go. Maybe it will work better with the anime slice. Okay guys, tell me if this works. Next up on our list we have the Supernova spell, which can be found on the very left side of your spell wheel and looks like some sort of planet from outer space. And if we cast it above our head, oh god, what the hell is this thing? So yeah, it looks like the longer you hold it, the bigger it will get. So if I make a small one and then cast it on the beach, it moves pretty slowly, but let's see what happens when it hits the ground. Okay, it's about to hit. It's about to hit and boom! Yeah, if a small one caused such a big explosion, I can't even imagine the explosion size of the big one. But let's spawn in a couple NPCs right here and launch a big one at them. Oh god, I'm scared. Boom! Okay, they all died, but my game nearly crashed as well. It's also really fun to cast it to the sky and then grab an NPC to see what will happen if we put it inside of it. Oh! Yeah, that turned out exactly how I was expecting. Okay guys, I'm gonna cast a really big one. Just say rest in peace to my computer in advance. Oh no, it feels like my computer's about to explode. Oh! Our second to last mod on the list is Mystic Hands. And when we click the trigger to activate them, these two giant hands will pop up, which I can control. And some of you may know that I already showcased this mod on my channel before, but it's just such a cool mod that I had to include it in this video as well. They can be used for so many different things, such as climbing a mountain in 3 seconds, and also turning into Spider-Man and swinging around trees, just like if you had spider webs. Just look at this, grab onto this tree, swing, grab the dead tree, swing up, grab a branch on this tree, up, a rock, boom, up top of the mountain, and into the cave. But things start to get real fun when we spawn some NPCs. We can just grab her by her neck and just toss her on the ground. And when she's on the ground, we can just jump down and finish her with punches from our mystic hands. As well as that, it's just so fun to grab NPCs and throw them into space. And it's super cool to just grab them and practice juggling. Dun dun dun, dun dun dun, boom boom boom. Oh, no, didn't catch him. And if we click the grip and spell use button while casting the spell, they will turn into robot claws. And now we can just take a little walk along the beach using our robot claws. Look at the ocean, very nice view. We can also spawn in some NPCs right there. And this reminds me of like the claw machine, where you have to control the claw to get an item for yourself. But since this is Blade and Sorcery and I don't want you as my prize, we're just gonna grab both of these people and throw them into outer space. And our last and final spell on today's list is Heartbreaker. So if we go into our spell wheel and select this red looking rune with blue energy, our hand is gonna look like it's having a seizure. But this is intended to show you that the mod is working. But if you don't want that hand vibration like me, you can go into your mod manager book, select the Heartbreaker mod, and enable no hand vibration when phasing. So now let me show you what it actually does. It's very simple to use. Just select the spell. My hand is no longer vibrating, but it's able to go through the NPC and grab their heart. And with my controllers, it even gives me haptic feedback, or like the heart pumping. I don't know if you guys can hear this on the video, but I can feel it. And now we can look her dead in the eye, grab her head, and pull her heart out. And I'm pretty sure if we squeeze it hard enough, the heart will also explode. The cool thing is that we can reach it from the front, the side, the back, and basically anywhere we want. So let's grab his head and grab his heart from the back, and So let me show you it in combat. Hey, come here buddy, fight me, I have no weapon. Block with my metal arm. His weapon is out now, and we can grab his heart and rip it out. Well guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it, and most importantly, I hope you found some great mods to check out for yourself. And if you truly enjoyed it or found this video helpful, consider smashing that thumbs up, subscribing, or even becoming a channel member so that I can continue to make cool VR content like this. As always, all the mods are linked down in the description below, so download them for yourself. And with that being said, I'm ZetaVR, and I'll see you next time.